couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and said, only you understand me, you fill me up completely.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Saints sideline, look at their head coach. His side hasn't had much to celebrate as of late. Losers of 8 of their last 9. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His guy's coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. His first pass falls incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the option here, and he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. You know, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's going to run for it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk. They'll get explosive on the ground as well.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really create some indecision now defensively.
He's going to be just 1 step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
It's Allen on 3rd down. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pickup of 2 here, and that's good for a Saints first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Give to Evans from the gun. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds, so we've got 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. The Cowboys and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Wright running out of the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play now. His first throw is an interception. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Returning from the 18-yard line. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending this Cowboys offense back to the field. And the goal for this drive, Brock, moving past the way their last one ended. Start chaining some positive plays together. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second.
Going from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes on. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
The 50-yard line.
Ready? 19, Charger, 19.
The left side, caught by Davis. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again for the first time to Rashad White. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at
19,
the 14-yard line.
7 Pirates.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it. It's in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Here's a design run. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's got it on the bootleg. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
To throw here on first down. It's his running back. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
First and goal, New Orleans.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Fullback drive, foul right across. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Line up the design keeper. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the 16. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Up the sideline, past the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Finds him over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4. At the Saints 40.
Back to throw. That throw comes up short. Needs a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
18 Cardinals. Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Go.
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Get it. Cowboy 80s.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That play ball wide open.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Now, hold on a second. We have a player in some pretty clear pain following that play. That's Rashad White, who's getting some attention from the trainers. Shotgun now on 3rd down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You got to find a completion right there.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Allen on the give. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage, down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it.
Automatic first.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
Dropping back to throw.
at the 47-yard line.
It's caught left side by Mitchell. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying to throw this from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
2nd down, looking for options. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's trying to push the field. Caught at the 20-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 1-score game before halftime. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Saints cut the lead down to just 2.
Saints 21.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Let's go, Mikey.
Now a run with Wright. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Trying to work quickly now. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This finds Mitchell complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up now. Throwing it again here. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now.
Saints 21.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll start this series with an option left. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So a 2-score game here. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning in from the 16. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw here. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get it. Liking H. Perry.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Young on the return. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll throw to begin this drive. Cowboys closing in, and they get to it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. They look to throw. Hauled in by on the right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
A give up the middle to Evans. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one gains 7. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. They'll go play action. Into the hands of Pickett. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10.
38. Saints 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 14. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hip, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
65.
Well, left side, caught by Davis. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Running from the pistol, it's right. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down mark.
Makes a man miss. He's off. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Saints 28. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Saints come marching onto the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. And come out throwing. Complete out to the right side. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. This time he's looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He's got Evans once again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down. Running behind center with Wright. The bounce outside yields a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Set. 70.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the Saints offense. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hot 70. Ready.
Here's again for right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
19 Tiger.
Working now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead.
Ready up.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready. 70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break into right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Pass play coming here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep running away with this. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw...
Got him deep behind so they're going to keep possession. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock. As I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go down. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going deep this time. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He'll call his own number. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes, got to have this on 4th down. Lofts it, deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. Say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Evans. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Throwing from the gun here. Has it down close. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Number 89. Touchdown.
The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better.
For the extra point.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Saints trail by 23 now.
58. Saints 35.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. Oh, the Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do!
Touching offense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. We've set it down from 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down.
Evans straight ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He finds Pickens left side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's his running back. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Desperation time here. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Into traffic, complete. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
To Torrey Horton. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys ready to move to a perfect 10-0. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
19 tight. Come on, come on. Hey, drop. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
He's going to throw it. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Looking at pace here as the clock continues to run. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 18 Panther 6. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. He's running with it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now pressure coming. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. First play of the... Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Vikings. 6. Ready.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And he sails that one over the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Goal to go, they're passing. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Derwin James picks it. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.